Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Back to Robinson now on first down. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught by Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing now is Daniels. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains. So they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Nice Cowboy 80.
Daniels looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit. Back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go!
To throw is Daniels. They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Now Daniels. They'll roll him out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
Right at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Quan Martin there on the tackle. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
We'll drop this one off to Eckler. To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. 6-0 our score after 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken.
Oh, that should have been a breakup.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Washington first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive
Double bracket. What's that little fucking... That little glitch still work?
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
I missed it again.
And that is no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
Everything looked good.
Double bracket, dude.
Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A 7-yard gain. And the Commanders' first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
At his 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they will only
extra yard here at the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Back to throw. Daniels. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
11, Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
63.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this is a beauty as that ball is going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball.
How does that happen?
Because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Hold the set.
Robinson with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed
Lewis
great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Oh, shit. All right.
Back to throw. Daniels. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Got all crosses.
He'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we're seeing in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball, but they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
It's a loss of 10.
Azeez Ojulari able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Sit down, boy.
This time the run maybe gets him back to the
Sit down, boy.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready,
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape.
Bad read. Oh, I read it. I was waiting. That's okay.
Keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle with Barkley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 12.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Pass midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.